Hello and welcome to another ENS website training video for ZENCIL. Today we're going to be taking a brief look at the text editor and the different options that you might have available to you when you want to change and alter and add content. Each tutorial will have a more in-depth look at the different functions of this text editor, but for today we're just going to have a look at a brief overview of the entire editor. So to open up your text editor, let's select Change Text. This opens up your standard text editor. So to look at some of the different properties of your editor, let's start in the top left-hand corner. You will notice that once you highlight over each different icon, a text box will appear describing what each icon is. So if you ever forget what it means for, just simply scroll your cursor over each. So looking at the top left-hand corner, the first option that we are faced with is the Save button. This will save any content that you have created on your text editor to your web page. The next option is the Preview button that, when selected, just opens up a preview window in a web page so you can have a quick look at what your content looks like. The next three buttons are the Cut, Copy, and Paste. In your text editor, these three icons do not actually work with your browser. You can just simply use a standard cut and copy paste shortcuts on your keyboard depending on whether you're using a Linux, a Mac, or a Windows machine. The next option is Paste as plain text. For instance, if you have given your fonts here some properties, like for instance you've given here a different color, you've also given it a different heading. If you highlight this and copy, then you can open up your Paste as plain text editor. Here you can simply copy and paste this in. This will take away all the different formatting options that you've already applied to your text. So to apply this, you would simply press OK, and this would change your header title back to plain text. This can be useful if you want to just change certain elements of your content formatting around and you don't want to affect the whole thing. If you want to copy and paste some documents or Word, simply select the Paste from Word icon. This will open up your Paste from Word editor. We have a tutorial on how this works, so please see that for more information. If you wish to save content to your web page or print content, simply select the print icon. If you wish to do a spell check, you can do so here. Selecting this will open up your spell check editor and you can ignore, replace, just like any standard text editor. If you wish to find a word in your document, you can use the find icon. This allows you to type in a word and then simply select the F button beside it, and this will find every instance of this word within your editor. If you wish to replace some words with a particular word, for instance, if you want to replace a particular word, for instance, let's look at replacing tempore with the word yes. You can select replace all, and you'll notice that tempore here has been replaced with the word yes. If you wish to undo any content that you've created, you can simply select the undo button, or if you wish to go back ahead and redo it, you can select redo. If you want to select all your content, you can select all. If you wish to remove formatting from your text editor, you can select remove format. Now keep in mind this will remove all your formats. So if you just wanted to remove, for instance, say the header title here, you may be best to use the paste as plain text option. If you wish to insert or edit a link, you can do so here. There's more tutorials on how you can do this. If you wish to anchor or edit a link here, you can do so by selecting the insert edit anchor link. Again, please see the advanced tutorials. If you wish to insert an image, you can do so here. If you wish to insert flash, if you wish to insert or edit a table, if you wish to insert a horizontal line, you can do so by selecting this, which will place the horizontal line here in our paragraph. If you wish to insert some special characters, you can select here. Here you can see the number of different characters. If you wanted to write the @ symbol, you can do so here using the insert special characters icon. If you wish to clear site help, you can select this. This won't really be an option that you'll need to worry too much about, so you can leave this as it is. If you wish to change your formatting, if you want to change your header to bold, let's select the bold icon. If you want to give it italics or underline it, using these options. To unselect these, just go back over and unclick the option, which will remove that particular aspect to the font. If you wish to put a strike through, you can simply use this. If you wish to give any of subscripts, you can use the subscripts buttons here. If, for instance, you want to change the indentation of your paragraph, you can do this also by just simply highlighting all the text area that you wish to change. Here we can see it's the standard text editor position. If you want to center this, you can do so quite easily by just selecting these different options here. If you wish to give your content some bullet points, you can also give them a number. If you wish to give it an actual bullet point, you can see your options are available there. If you want to undo all your content, just go up to the undo button. If you wish to change or increase the indent, select this. This will push or indent your content in further. So you can see that you can keep pushing it in further and further if you wish to center any of your content, which might be a required position that you would like to undertake. We can undo all this, take us back out to the original placements. If you wish to use the universal keyboard, for instance, if you would like to change any of your writing into Arabic, you can select Arabic, and you can see here once you write on this. So this will then appear in your content area. You select OK. So that's just a number of different options for using that. The next upcoming icons won't really be something that we'll be using in our web browser. For instance, we have form, checkbox, radio button, text field, text area, selection field, button, image button, and hidden field. These options are used when you're trying to create very much more advanced settings, when you want to create, for example, different types of forms. But for this introductory lesson, we're going to leave these as they are, and we're just going to concentrate on changing different options down below. So for instance, if you wanted to change the font of, for instance, the heading title here, we can change this quite easily by just moving around and selecting which ones you'd like it to be. If you'd like to change this into a larger heading style, you can do so by just selecting, changing around these different headings here. You can see that it's quite easy to change. If you'd wish to change the text color, you can do so by selecting this text color. Similarly, if you wish to change the background color, you can do so using this, and you have a variety of options available for you here. If you wish to look at the source, you can check the source button here, which will give you all your source code. Now there will be some more advanced tutorials on examining this source box. Also, if you would look at buying a buy button for your website, if you want to connect any information to, for instance, PayPal or any e-commerce site, you will be using this selection here. But this will be for more advanced tutorials and not for the standard introductory. So thank you for tuning in. That's having a look at our text editor. To save any changes we want to make, just select the save button here. So we notice that any little changes we've made appear here. Thank you for tuning in to another ENS ZENCIL website training video.